Go.
So I think it's really important to have and celebrate African American Black History Month for several reasons, but the two main ones I'm going to give you are a negative and a positive. The negative is that all of us are extraordinarily ignorant, especially about Black history. Even if you look at the small percentage of people who sign up for African American studies at this school, I mean, I went through and had a master's degree in history, in United States history, and I still had these egregious gaps in my knowledge of African American history, culture, and life. And that just tells you how weak and how impoverished our curriculum is when it comes to teaching about all of us, teaching about our country as a whole. So that's the negative. The positive is because we can. I mean, we live in Evanston, this diverse suburb with a thriving African American community. We have the most incredible resources. At this school, we have experts in African American studies. Then we have Northwestern that has an African American program. It has an African studies program with scholars, world-renowned scholars. We have African American music resources, cultural resources that are here. And many communities across this country can't even boast that. They don't have that. So we should do it because we can, and it's awesome. And Evanston has just such a wealth of knowledge and ability. So we really need African American Black History Month for all of us. Yeah, I do think that knowing people's stories helps us to understand each other and want to be friends with each other and treat each other much more respectfully. Knowing our own story makes us more respectful of ourselves, makes us love ourselves more. And I do think it's not enough, though. I mean, Black History Month is great. It's wonderful, and knowing the stories and the themes help us know who we are as a country. When we boast or when we get down on ourselves as a country, we could at least base that on some kind of real knowledge and real fact. But I think just knowing is the first step. We really have to be in each other's homes. We have to be in each other's churches. We have to be in each other's synagogues. We have to eat with each other. You know, it's a first step. It's a very important first step.
Caroline Cooper. I teach math here at Evanston Township High School, and this is why I believe we need to celebrate Black History Month. Voices that were once silenced cry out to be heard. So first, all African Americans were not in prison when they first came to this country, and that's one of the reasons that we need to study Black history. But the other thing is the majority of the people that were here in this country were enslaved, never had a voice, and anything that they ever thought about celebrating or wanting to celebrate, they always had to do in secret. So their voices need to be heard. We are a product of all of those people, all of us collectively, and that's why we need to celebrate.